Hey everybody, it's Miss Jenny coming to you from my back porch once again. It is our last Therapeutic Thursday. Is that a good thing? Sort of, but not really, because that means that it's the last time you're going to see me before the beginning of next school year, which I can't wait for. Now, 2 weeks ago, we talked about bicycle safety, and we talked about how important it was to wear your helmet and make sure your bike is in good working condition. Last week, we talked about water safety, and we talked about how important it is for you to wear some sort of protective device, such as a life jacket. You could wear the special floaty type of swimsuit that they make. Whoop, there goes Delilah. You could wear floaties. Anything that is of a life preserver type nature, we want you to make sure that you've got those near and that your parents are near anytime you're near the water. Today, we're going to be talking about something that is very, very important to me, because I like to be out in the sun, and that's sun safety. You'll notice that I have my sunglasses, I have my hat. I love wearing a hat when I'm outside because, once again, it protects my head. And where's my brain? Well, it's in my head. So, well, at least let's hope so. So, we're going to be looking at ways that we can be very safe when we're out in the sun, because we know that, well, this is our last video, so summer is upon us. So we're going to be spending lots of time outside, doing lots of activities with our friends, maybe with our neighbors. Make sure you're still social distancing to be safe. But we're going to be out in the sun. We might be working, we might be just goofing off and lounging around. But if you're going to be out in the sun, there are certain things that you need to do in order to be safe. So, Miss Natalie is going to join us this last time, and she is going to talk about what you can do in order to be safe in the sun.
Hey everybody, Miss Natalie here again this week. I hope you guys had a great week last week and you're off to a great start again this week. I've really been missing you guys so much, and I know this school year is wrapping up super fast, so everything's almost over with, no more school online and all that sort of stuff. So I know that you guys are ready to start your summer officially. So this week we're going to talk about sun safety. So we talked about water safety, bicycle safety, and now sun safety. So all of these things and all these things I've been telling you, I'm telling you guys this because I want you guys to stay safe this summer, but I also want you to have a lot of fun. So by me telling you all these things, hopefully you remember how to play smart and stay smart. All right? So this week is sun safety, like I said. So there's a couple things that we can do that's really easy so that we can protect our skin, because our skin is the largest organ on our body. I don't know if you knew that or not, but it is. And our skin is super important because it helps protect the inside of our body from things that are on the outside, like in the world. So there's a couple things we can do to make sure that our skin stays nice and soft and pretty and all safe. So one thing that you guys can do is wear a hat and sunglasses. So by doing that, you're providing extra shade on your face like this, because you know your hat comes off like this, so you're providing extra shade on your face and you're protecting your eyeballs. This is also why we wear sunglasses, because the sun, if we look directly at it, can hurt our eyes if it's really, really bright. So we can protect our eyes by wearing a hat and by wearing sunglasses. Another way that we can try to stay safe in the sun is try to find some shade. So I know sometimes it's hard to find shade, but some shade under a tree or from a shadow on a building is a really great place to play, because you're not in the direct sunlight, which also means it's not going to be near as hot as what it would be just right outside in the wide open field with the sun shining down on you. Number 3, wear sunscreen. Now, I'm sure that you've heard this about 1,000 times from either your mom or your dad or your grandma or grandpa or aunt or uncle or somebody in your family is telling you always wear sunscreen. Now, it seems like, oh, I have to put sunscreen on again, but when you put on sunscreen, you're protecting your skin from the rays of the sun. Now, we love the sun because it makes us nice and warm, But the sun, if we have too much direct sunlight, can damage our skin. So it can cause it to get some spots on it that are harmful, and then they can be really dangerous to us. So make sure that you wear sunscreen. And it's not like one of those, I put sunscreen on once and I'm good for the day. Especially if it's really hot, or if you're swimming or you're playing and you're sweating. Those are times when you need to reapply sunscreen. So the first time you should apply is about 15 to 30 minutes before you go outside. That way it's nice, it's set in, and you're good to go as soon as you go outside. Then most sunscreen says that it's good for 90 minutes. So that's an hour and a half. So that means about every hour and a half you need to reapply sunscreen, because it's no longer working after that time. And especially if you've been swimming in the pool, or if you've been like riding your bike and you got really hot and sweaty, the sweat washes off the sunscreen just like the water would in the pool. So make sure that you guys reapply. Another thing that you need to do is make sure that you're drinking enough water. We need to drink water so that way we stay hydrated, because when we're out in the sun too long, we get really hot. And when we get hot, we sweat, and that uses up the water that's inside our bodies. So if we don't replenish that water, then it can make us sick. So sometimes it causes people to pass out, or they get overheated, and then sometimes you can just drink lots of water and you'll be okay, but sometimes people have to go to the doctor and they have to get medicine in order to get better because they get way too hot. So make sure that you're drinking water, and if it's a really, really hot part of the day, maybe come inside for a little bit of breaks every once in a while, so that way you don't get too hot while you're outside playing. So I hope these rules are some good tips for you, so that way you guys can stay safe while you're playing in the sun. I know that you guys are so excited for summer to be here and not have to do any more schoolwork. So I hope you remember these tips and all the other ones that I've shared with you, because we guys want you to stay safe. All right, well, I hope you have a good weekend. Bye.
All right, and we're back. Thank you, Miss Natalie, for bringing us that last bit of information there on our safety. Boys and girls, we do need to remember that when we're outside, we need to have our protective equipment on then too. Our sunglasses, our hats, maybe long sleeves if you've been out in the sun a whole lot. But we also need to remember that sunscreen. Boys and girls, sunscreen is super, super important. And like Miss Natalie said, you need to make sure that you don't just put it on once. If you're going to be out more than about 30 minutes to an hour, you're going to need to reapply. If you have skin like mine, and you maybe take a medication like I do that makes you sensitive to the sun, then you might have to reapply that sunscreen even more frequently. So another thing that you can do is stay very well hydrated. In other words, drink lots of water. And we know that water is a big part of our bodies, and we need to make sure that we're replenishing that and taking in lots and lots of water. Boys and girls, I hope you have fun this summer. I hope you get out in the sun a whole lot. Let's get off the couch, get away from the video games. Let's be outside and playing. This is a beautiful, beautiful time to be out and taking advantage of the good weather. Make sure in whatever you do that you're staying safe. Now, earlier I said that this is our last Therapeutic Thursday video. It is. And I've thoroughly enjoyed making these videos, and I know Ms. Natalie has as well. Let's remember that the information that you get in guidance is very important. It's about life, and it's about teaching you to be the best you that you can possibly be. Boys and girls, make sure when you're talking to your friends, when you're texting, when you're FaceTiming, when you're chatting on whatever platform that you get on to get with your friends, make sure you tell them to watch the Therapeutic Thursday videos, because the ones on safety are extremely important, especially as you guys are going to be out and about doing what you like to do and having fun over the summer. Like I said, boys and girls, it's been fun, and I cannot wait to see you in August. Take care, be safe, be kind. Whoa, 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 hold up. It's not over yet. I forgot to tell you 3 things. 3 very important things. I can't believe I was going to get away with not telling you this. I guess that's my senior brain. Do you know what the 3 things are? I can't hear you. Okay, I'll tell you. I love you. See, I was going to get away without saying, I love you guys. Can't believe you were going to let me get away with that. I'll see you guys in August. Have a great summer. And oh, did I tell you that I love you? Well, I do. Bye, guys.